Hey, hello, ladies and gentlemen. It's Nosi again. I'd like to continue from the lessons that I started to talk about. Remember, this is a build up to the Women's Month, which is August in South Africa, the 9th August. I will soon be sharing my books and be doing what I would be doing if I was having motivational talks. I hope you gain from these lessons that I'm sharing before I go to the actual books. Remember, the first lessons I have been taken from my autobiography, Journey to My Destiny. So I think from the last video I stopped in a healthy body produces a healthy mind. Now let's continue and talk about the lesson number 7, which is believe in yourself. Self-belief is important because it helps you to face any challenges and can take you to places. There is nothing as dangerous as non-belief into yourself. Some people are knowledgeable, but they lack the belief in themselves, the confidence and the belief in themselves. But in as much as I say that, self-belief is not good when it is confused with pride. Believe in yourself, but don't overdo it. Don't be proud. Pride always is a problem that is killing our society day by day. When you do not believe in yourself, how do you expect other people to believe in you? There is nothing as boring as someone who doesn't believe in themselves. Believe in your abilities. Communicate them with others with great confidence. And if you believe in yourself and in your abilities, it is easy to infect others to believe in you. That confidence. Believe in yourself. When you don't believe in yourself, who's going to believe in you? Okay, thank you. The eighth lesson is consider things from every angle. I always call this plan B. If plan A fails, you need to have plan B in place. Don't try something and give up, immediately when it fails. Failure is not a sign of weakness, by the way. It is an indication that you must try again using different strategies. As I indicated earlier in my journey, I failed many times. I'm not sure why I even failed a driver's license. I guess God wanted to teach me something about life. The results are that I'm humble and I treasure everything that I have. I guess that was God's intention all along. When plan A fails, always have a plan B in place. Don't give up. Don't be a coward. Take a failure as a lesson and see what is it that I'm learning from the failure. Change the strategy. Lesson number 9, don't give up and don't give in. As I mentioned earlier, you cannot go through all the hard work in order to acquire your dreams and give up in the end. Sometimes you will have a stillborn. Please give birth to a healthy baby. This is a lesson that I got from one influential person who's called T.D. Jakes, who talks about sometimes you go through a hardship. Learn a lesson from that hardship. Don't go through it only to find out you won't gain from it. You cannot go through hardships and give birth to a stillborn. That is why he compares hardship to pregnancy. Push, pray until something happens. Do not give birth to a stillborn. After that hardship, make sure that you get a healthy baby. I hope you understand what I mean. I was telling someone recently that it is like the studies we do as working people. You suffer a lot because you have to sacrifice time and effort. It becomes painful. I was give up. I was tempted many times to give up on my studies. People always think I'm the most educated person because I've got this degree, this diploma, this postgrad, and that postgrad. But I was always tempted many times to give up. However, when the results come out and I pass, the joy cannot be compared to anything except for a mother who went through the ordeal of pregnancy, the mood swings, and wants to give up during labor but cannot because she cannot afford a stillborn. Pray until something happens. Quote God's promises about your life. I love this one because I'm a living example of it. I'm a fighter and I fight to win. You know the story of a bird that wanted to swallow a frog. The frog fought back by strangling the throat that was supposed to swallow it. The frog kept on holding it here and saying, "You cannot swallow me, you cannot swallow me, you cannot swallow me." In the end, the frog won because the bird suffocated to death. And the lesson of the story is, in fact, at the end of the story, the frog said, "I told you, don't ever give up. Fight until the end. Fight with the last breath that you have, because no situation is bigger than you. Stand up. Stop feeling sorry for yourself. Go and fight. Go and fight." This is not the world of the people who think they will be weak. Don't go through the pain and give up. Thank you. I don't want this video to be too long. I think I will share about 2 or 3 lessons and stop. Enjoy life today. Yesterday is gone. Tomorrow may never come. This is a good lesson. Live life to the fullest. Do all the things you wanted to do in life because tomorrow might not be yours. Go overseas if you want to. Why not? Live life as if there is no tomorrow. Be determined, be happy, and leave a mark. Decide to be a happy person because you are responsible for your own happiness. Do not expect other people to make you happy when you decide to be a miserable person. You know, this one I have done. You know, I look into my life and smile and like, I've done everything that I wanted to do. Because what's the use of not doing it? Life is too short. You want to do it, do it. I wanted to travel overseas. I've traveled and I will still travel again. You know, I wanted to be highly educated. I've done that. I wanted to study in Europe. I've done that. I wanted to have many degrees. I have that. I have masters from the highly recognized university in Europe, and I'm busy doing PhD. Those are my dreams. So I'm like to people, I've done everything that I ever wanted. Things that, you know, that would have been a wish to someone who has a background like me, a poor background, which tells you your background cannot define you. You might be born by a prostitute, fine, but you cannot change. You cannot change the past, but you can change the future. You might have been taken from a dustbin. You don't know your parents, fine, but don't let it define you. You might be born by drunkards, fine. Don't let it define you. Live life to the fullest. Enjoy it. Enjoy it now. We live in this life. We don't know tomorrow. We don't know another life. So we have to enjoy this life here. Acquire our dreams here. Travel. Do everything that we want and be happy. Lesson number 11. Family and friends are hidden treasures. Seek them and enjoy the riches. Yeah, I don't have so many friends, but those friends who are close to me are the hidden treasures. I would have learned something from them. They would have contributed positively into my life. Family comes first to me. I would do anything for my family. So, yeah, so those are the hidden treasures. Things that we cannot exchange for anything. I always say to my friends that I thank them for choosing me as their friend. It could have been anybody else, and I appreciate the fact that they chose me, and I treasure them. We trouble our friends. We sometimes just call to cry. I'm a crier. I would call my friend and cry if I'm sad. I do that a lot, and my friends are there for me. The importance of family is non-negotiable. Family comes first because we are family by the grace of God. And I have said a lot of times that you don't choose family. You are family, by blood, because God wanted you to be part of that family. So you cannot exchange it for anything. We often make the mistake of choosing friends over family, or boyfriends or husbands over family. In the end, when you are sick, family members are the ones who will look after you. Appreciating family is not a choice, but a must. I think I will stop in that lesson because I always am cautious that these videos are not too long. I'm left with only 3 lessons. I don't know, no, they are not 3, so I will continue with these lessons, but let's stop for now for the sake of this video so that it is not too long. May God bless you. Love you all.